And welcome to Coffee and Comics for this week. And also welcome to the second intro I'm doing for this podcast that I do. Well, videocast, podcast, either way. Should have done it a long time ago. But, anyways, a couple things off the top before I let you watch this episode. Okay, so stay with me now. I had Justin from Fistful of Potions on as a walk-in slash kind of co-host, and we talked for the longest time, and it was pretty awesome. I had fun. He had fun. He might be coming back. Who knows? But stick with me now because it was an hour. We actually did an hour of this video cast, so I'm going to put up two. I'm going to put one that is maybe one that's like 30 to 40 minutes long. Excuse me. And then two, put up the whole hour one of just non-edited, no holds bar, all that stuff, right? So, so I'll give you the choice to either pick if you want to watch the one for 30, 40 minutes or watch the whole hour of us just rambling on and trying to stay on topic of what I was wanting to talk about today. Also, this episode is sponsored by ScatteredComics.com. Well, not by the website, but Scattered Comic Books. Scattered Comics. Sorry. Scattered Comics. They're a great independent company that I know a couple of the artists, and I know Jason Doobie. I know he occasionally comes to the SAC Writers Group at Empire Comic Books on Tuesdays. So I like to thank him for sponsoring this video podcast because everyone over at Scattered is pretty amazing. Should go to Empire Comic Books or any other Sacramento-based comic book shop and pick them up because each artist brings its unique own style of drawing and writing for the writers. They bring all of that together and put them into amazing comic books that are indie and great. So check those out check them out at your local comic book store in the Sacramento area, or find out what con they're going to and meet them and greet them and buy their comic books. You can go on the onto scattercomics.com and check out that information. You can listen to more of Justin on Fistful of Potions and other podcasts. All the links will be in below. At the end, will be in the comments below. Also, if you want to follow me, you can follow me at Short Nerdy Guy on Facebook, Twitter. Well, Twitter is short _nerdy guy, and Instagram is short nerdy man. You can follow me on all those. Also, if you're going to Comic-Con, I'll be there. If you want to say hi, say hi. If you don't, that's cool too. If you do say hi, I will give you high fives and a hello as well. So, yep. Alright, so I hope you enjoy this episode, which whenever you choose. Have a good day. Really?
Yeah, it's not a high-scoring game.
Well then.
It's like hockey. The team who wins is going to be the one who got the point.
Oh, well, that's always awesome.
Right.
Never could understand hockey or football.
I think a high-scoring game in soccer is like 5 points, 4 or 5 points. You just scored huge if you actually made 5 goals in a game.
Yeah.
I think it raises excitement, too, because anytime you're near the box, it becomes so much more intense because there's a very real shot that they're not going to make the point.
Nice.
But it's not like basketball where you're going to make 2 points every 5-6 seconds.
Right, of course.
So it's like way more intense when somebody's about to score in soccer.
Yeah.
And then they don't. It's very anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then it becomes tantric after a minute. We got 90 minutes, and then they finally make a point. Like, ah, yes.
And then
right.
USA and then USA loses.
And then you feel like Sting. And then USA loses.
And America goes back to normal and doesn't care about the rest of the World Cup.
America goes back to not
caring about soccer.
Caring about soccer like normal.
No, not mine. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Yes, I had this on for a while. Oh, look, they scored a goal.
Oh, wait, who?
Who knows? Stand by.
Nobody.
No one. Okay.
Screaming that thing. Must have been real close.
Oh, huh. Yeah.
They're screaming.
Sorry, this World Cup is on.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Oh, you missed it. Idiot.
I know what you're gonna do. I know that America is gonna kind of die now because they're out of the World Cup. And
oh my God.
Tomorrow, they're not going to pay attention.
Right. It'll be like soccer never existed, like
right.
normal.
Right. And
we'll keep calling it soccer.
Yeah.
And stop pretending to call it football.
Right. And no one's going to be at the bar at 9 in the morning drinking.
Right. De Beers loses all their business.
Exactly. Unless you're an alcoholic, then you'll still be at the bar at 9 o'clock in the morning.
You'll have been there anyway.
Yeah.
But you probably slept there like usual. So.
Right. You're probably wondering why is this bar all of a sudden crowded? Can you please leave? I need to slowly die in my addiction.
You have to wipe off the counters at some point in time. You can't sleep on there always.
Right. By the way, this is not planned, okay? The red shirt thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not matching.
I'm slightly pinker, though. This is that's a deeper red.
I really don't wear this a lot. This is my Flash shirt, probably. Let me adjust the camera.
Ronnie, what
Say
time is
Flash shirt, and then he's got his Germany shirt on because Germany won. All right. Well,
actually unplanned, but happy coincidence.
Yes, happy coincidence. I'm wearing this because I saw the Flash pilot leaked on the internet this morning.
We just saw the Flash pilot 3 minutes ago.
We'll discuss it in a couple minutes. But
that's fair.
I'm gonna go through the intros.
Sure.
The cold opens, because we already did a cold open, but now I'm going to introduce you.
Okay.
Because many people know your voice. Many people
have
heard your voice.
Like 6 people.
600 people.
600 people.
No, that would be nice. Would that not be nice?
It would be nice.
600
people could translate to 605 people.
Right. Anyways, you have 2 podcasts, correct?
I'm on 2 podcasts.
He's on 2 podcasts, and your name, sir, is?
Justin.
Justin.
More people call me Piper, though.
Piper.
Because there are too many Justins already.
That's awesome. Awesome. So, Justin's real name, Piper, is his awesome alias's name.
Yeah. My last name //
awesome
//
anything.
Be anything you want.
Yeah, anything you want. Name your 2 podcasts. I know you from Fistful of Potions.
Fistful of Potions and Multi-Tap Podcast. They're on the same channel.
The same channel.
So if you look up Fistful of Potions, it'll be alternating.
Nice.
Multi-tap, fistful.
Right.
In a ladder.
Now I have you in my Insta queue for podcasts.
Very nice.
You're a Fistful of Potions.
You're our first customer.
Oh, thank you. You're my first customer as well.
Very nice.
Yeah.
This is good.
So, this is good. No, I have you between the Nerdist and Jonah Radio.
And what?
Jonah Radio.
Jonah Radio?
Yeah, you ever listen to that?
No.
It's Jonah Ray, but it calls Jonah Radio.
Oh, from
the Nerdist.
Yeah. Okay.
The guy that loves the music.
Like him.
Yeah. I like his podcast as well because they do they can never get the intro right. Like everything is either broken or no one's paying attention.
That feels like our intros.
And he's trying to open it and no one's paying attention or it's not working. And the funniest part about it is the 58th episode. He's like, God damn it! It's been 58 goddamn podcasts and we can't get this shit together. What the hell is wrong with us?
It's him, probably. No organization skills.
Anyways,
I'm guilty of as well.
Yeah, really? Organization?
I know.
Organization, please.
We just did this.
I know, please. Yes, so you guys know me, Jay Wheeler here. But I ran into this guy yesterday while we were picking up comic books and
at
Empire Comic Books Vault. Where the World Cup.
For the Brazilian soccer team.
Yes. Well, the World Cup is playing in Brazil. See that? I was going to bring it around.
In Brazil.
Yeah, we're here, and we're going to discuss the Flash episodes that were leaked, and anything else that we want to discuss, because that's how we roll at this podcast. Or
Open
video
form.
cast. Totally open form, man. It can go forever.
That's lovely.
Yes. Anyways, okay, so, Flash, go.
Flash go. I thought it was cool looking. The one thing we commented on when we saw it was that it had Oliver from the Arrow in it.
Right.
The kid, I guess, playing Oliver from the Arrow. And he was in it for a moment. He was kind of like a mentor figure.
Right.
And it made me think of Arrow because I'm not all the way through it, as we talked about yesterday.
Right.
But it's a much more dramatic show, and they're shaping Flash up on the commercial anyways to be a far more action-based
Right.
show where it's a lot more superpowers running around. You don't get that with Green Arrow, obviously, because he doesn't have any superpowers, but...
So basically, it's like Arrow has kind of got that dark feeling like Batman does, and the Flash is kind of more of a CSI / more action, like you said, more actiony.
Right.
So it's more of a action-based a little bit of comedy and drama, but less drama than Arrow has.
Because it's the same creators
Right.
of the show, so I'm
Right.
interested to see how far they deviate from their Arrow format in order to make that show, and then how that turns out in comparison to Arrow. Because Arrow, for being really dramatic for a superhero show, isn't bad.
No,
It was a
not
good
at
show.
all. Not at all. It is pretty amazing.
So I'm interested to see what they do with
the Flash.
a more dynamic show, I would say.
Right.
Less, it stagnates, with a lot of like conversation and
Mhm.
very little shooting of arrows.
Yes, more running super fast than. How did you like the superpowers that were being used?
The effects look really good. They did there was one point in time, I think my favorite way they're going to utilize it is how they did Quicksilver on Days of Future Past, where
Yes.
everybody stopped, and
Right.
then he's like able to just kind of walk around and make it look like you're able to imagine that he's going
Yeah.
exceptionally fast, and then everybody else is just moving
So slow.
so slowly.
I
while
always
he's-
think when they do that, those actors, what if one of them has to pee like really bad,
Right.
and they have to hold it for that long, and then just all of a sudden when they do like another pan, you see one dude's pants just like start getting
all the way through
Yes.
it's all filming. So
Yes.
he pees in real time, but he can't move that
Right.
fast. So
right, because pee is faster than people,
completely,
so
that stream is going at 28 miles an hour, even though you're going at 0.6
yeah,
miles an hour. Who knows?
that would be
That would be
embarrassing.
pretty good though.
That would be awesome.
Everybody's pants just
Yeah.
become increasingly.
That would be
wet as
amazing.
more people have to pee during principal.
Yeah, be amazing, but at the same time, be embarrassing for those people because now it is on film.
It'd be a great show. I would watch that show though every time it stopped.
Just be like,
just see.
who's gonna pee their pants this week?
Play a drinking game out of who pees first. Like it's gonna be that guy. Look, he's already shaking. Like biting his lip. You're looking for the-
That would be
the
amazing
features
because
that
if
are-
he was biting his lip and he froze at trying to take a bite of food, something's up.
right.
Oh, that would be
You
amazing.
become an expert in how to tell when people are just ready to piss
Yeah.
themselves.
That would be amazing.
It would be.
But okay, the ending, because the ending is still playing through my head.
Okay.
Who do you think he is? Because you know about Flash, right? You know about
Barry Allen.
right. You know about his Reverse Flash, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. Do you think that he is Reverse Flash?
I don't know. I want to say no. I don't think they'll go that direction. It'd be interesting though to see if they do.
Right.
Like if they do, I'd applaud it. But I don't think he is.
Because why would he have a secret room that has a newspaper about the Flash
Right.
and the future?
Somebody was talking about, who was that? When you guys talking about Flashpoint Paradox, you guys had that little
Oh yeah.
back and forth about it.
He in the trailer, you saw that someone killed his mom. It looked like
It was Reverse Flash.
Reverse
Right.
Flash.
Right.
Or Negaduck.
Negative.
Megatron.
This is the same costume as Negaduck from Darkwing Duck.
So we don't know, but it could be.
I don't know. I think it's going to be the whole thing where he's going to get really close
Hmm.
to Barry, and then Barry somehow is going to go back in time because he thinks he can, and he's gonna realize who it is, and it's just
They've done that a lot, though, haven't they? Like, they play with time with him with the Mach books, like the Mach 1 through
Right.
7 and stuff. Like, he can go so fast if you spin,
right.
like, go that way on the world, that direction, then you'll eventually hit the time stream and you'll start reversing it. So they've done that in several iterations of the Flash. I wouldn't be surprised to see him try to do it again, because speed / time, I guess, go together.
Yeah.
So in any time...
Or maybe they're just trying to connect that story with the Justice League movie.
They should try, because Marvel's already
Right.
like 6 legs up on connecting their storylines, where
Yeah.
DC has some catch up to do. So if they're going to start with TV, it's smart.
Did you look when they showed the newspaper? Did you pause it, or if you can see it again?
We did not pause it.
See it again.
It was just here.
Yeah, see it again. Pause when the newspaper, right?
Mm.
And at the bottom it says Wayne Industries and Queen Labs or Queen Tech does
That's
something
interesting.
with the Flash, and I'm like, okay,
That's interesting.
because then that's how they're probably going to tie it in with the Justice League if that happens.
Right. There's that. So that'll be Wayne, like Affleck Wayne.
I think so. Yeah,
Industries.
yeah.
So you think they'll pull this kid? I guess these 2 kids from TV to the.
I hope they
Silver
do.
screen?
I hope they do. There's been mentions that they wouldn't,
Internet's bugging out.
but at the same time, I hope that they do.
I would hope they would too. It seems a little more real of them to do it instead of do a recast on
Right.
2 characters you've spent so much time establishing to the general public.
Yeah. That's what I've been talking about. Like, I've had several conversations with people thinking, oh, they're going to totally use this guy from the show on the movie. And I'm just like, no. I've seen articles where Warner Brothers doesn't acknowledge Oliver Queen and Barry Allen from the shows into the DC movie universe,
Right.
which is stupid.
Yeah. I already have an issue with the Queen kid, though. Like, in the show, he's too rigid for me. Like, Oliver Queen's smart alecky. Like,
Right.
he's a smart ass
Right.
all the time. And then this kid is really rigid. Like, he's very straight-laced and very monotone and stuff he doesn't have. Maybe he's still young, I guess,
Right.
on it, so he's
I'm-
not grown into it, but he should still be kind
Yeah.
of snarky early on, I
No,
think.
wait until you get more into season 2.
Okay.
He'll start to get a little more snarky. Not too
Spoilers.
much, but I know.
Whoa! No,
But he'll get a
I'm
little-
ready.
He'll get a little bit snarkier, and they said,
Spoilers, Oliver Queen gets snarkier.
yeah.
Hey!
Oh, you ruined it
He
for
busted
me.
the ending, dude.
I'm not even gonna bother watching.
Yeah.
they said in season 3 that he's going to be a lot snarkier,
Okay.
which I can understand why he's not, because 2 fathers, one father died, stepfather disappeared.
He's a progressive green.
Yeah.
2
Sister,
fathers, eh?
yeah, sister hates him and doesn't acknowledge her last name anymore. 2 girlfriends. One finds out he's still alive. The other one doesn't know who he is. Still kind of hates him because he thinks he killed his sister.
Right. Who he was also girlfriending.
Right. So I can understand why the guy's just like, huge chip on his shoulder and everything.
Yeah,
But at the same time,
but I mean, you got that billionaire playboy thing. Usually, like,
Right.
you got a Tony Stark who wouldn't really think twice about it, or Bruce Wayne
Right.
who wouldn't think twice about it with that alter ego. And he takes everything really seriously.
Yeah.
Apparently. That island messed him up. They keep referring to
Yeah,
it.
that
like, he's just
island.
like, I've seen some stuff you didn't understand, boy.
Yeah.
Do that a lot on that
I
show.
think
and
Tony
then
Stark.
flashback.
Yeah, I think Tony Stark is the only one that actually acts like a playboy and a superhero at the same time.
Or draws no difference between
Right.
the two. Like, he's just the same everywhere he goes.
Yeah, because Ben Affleck. I'm already starting to call him. Jesus Christ.
You're starting to call him Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He might not be that good.
No.
This is Affleck.
Yeah, no. Bruce Wayne is. You've always seen him like in the cartoon movies when he's Bruce Wayne, of him not being so bright and cheerful and so snarky and
Right.
playboyish. He's more just
Animated
like
series, he was very business
monotone. Yeah, business-like, and then he's Batman, and it's like,
It's even more business like.
right. So, yeah, I don't know. I would like to see that, but I saw. Did you guys see it in like 3 chunks?
No, they did when it was on the. I think you got it from the internet. I'm not sure where you got it, but it was already all
Just
together.
straight.
So
Okay, because I saw it on YouTube this morning at work, and I saw it in like 3 chunks. So it was awesome.
How did we see that? Was that just in a trailer that was already thrown together? Okay, so they'd had time to have it coalesce over the
straight. All right,
over the intranets.
there you go. But yeah, a lot of people don't like that though. That it got leaked on the internet, and
I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it too. I didn't want to see it. I was gonna wait until October, but I was like, nah, I want to see it.
It seemed a little weird to have the CW all over it on the internet. Coming to CW.
Yeah.
Like, this is a pirated video. Like
I think here's what I think though. I think CW did that on purpose.
Interesting.
Like
a publicity stunt.
I
thing
think
to have
yeah.
Grassroots and
Yeah.
then grow. By
Because
word of mouth.
if that was supposed to be top secret, it won and it was leaked, it would immediately, if the CW found out about it and Warner Bros. Found out about it, immediately been taken down. And
Yeah.
it hasn't been taken down.
Still, that was this morning though.
No, my friend told me it was leaked yesterday night,
Okay.
and it's been up this entire day. I'm saying by I would say by 10:30 it would have been gone.
You think they'd have people on that like
Yeah.
Disney?
Yeah, they just no, sorry, kind of
Interesting.
thing. So I think CW did leak it to where they're trying to get that one step up for Marvel.
It's
'Cause-
reasonable to assume that, I guess.
Yeah,
Like if
because-
they've left it up for this long, then
Yeah. Because DC's got some stuff they need to do to catch up to Marvel.
right.
So to leak an amazing show that's been raved by critics already is
Yeah.
a smart idea.
Well, and when's Justice League coming out? They say 2015 or 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've got time too before
Yeah.
anything huge releases like Marvel's already has.
Right.
They're already just behind.
Yeah, because you got Captain America already been released and made crap ton of money this year.
2 Captain Americas, 3 Hulks, 3
right.
Iron Men.
Right. We got Avengers next year.
Yeah, working on so they'll have their second Avengers out before Justice League 1 comes out.
Right.
So
and
they've got to
then-
rely on it being really good.
Right, and then Batman Superman will only be out next year, and Cap 3 will be out.
I thought Batman Superman was 2016.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, isn't it
it's
2015? No.
2016.
Like 16?
Yeah.
Blah.
Oh well, then we got longer. Folks.
They've been teasing really early.
But
Then.
it's early 2016, and then it comes out the same day as Cap 3.
Interesting.
Well then, still though, I mean, listen, we're not a factual show here, okay?
Right.
I don't do my research.
Hold on. Middle of the show disclaimer.
Yeah, I don't do
We
my
don't,
research.
we don't really deal in anything concrete.
Right, because I have Chris or anyone else in this shop when I do
Don't shoot
this
Yeah.
to fact check me.
Yes. And
Just-
I can't. It's not like we have a computer in
Right.
front of us.
No,
ready
not
with
at
the
all.
internet.
Well, the internet's kind of down
That's true.
because Ronnie likes to run a crap ton of things.
Because we're
All
trying to
at the same time.
download certain Flash
Yeah, we're trying to watch World Cup.
previews.
Trying to watch a World Cup. He's
Watch
trying to do
soccer.
business,
What movie?
emails, read comic books.
Synergy.
Yeah.
Pink slips.
Right,
Official sounding buzzwords.
exactly. He's doing. He's got his iPad out.
Play, Turtles
and
3, I think.
We're gonna watch Turtles 3. You know, that's why the internet is down. So
Turtles 3 is going to crash our internet.
yeah,
What is that?
it's
movie?
gonna be so since you know what I figured, I forgot that was coming out this week.
No, I
That I
can't
didn't
watch
know
that.
was coming out.
I just
Transformers.
want to be able to hit
Yes. The Dark Spark.
Yeah, I did not realize it was coming out already.
I still don't know if I'm going to watch it. They lost me on the other stuff. I'm
Right.
interested that they've done a
Turtles
cast change. I would like to see Wahlberg in the
Where
role
are the turtles?
more than I want to see anybody
Is it-
that they've cast before. It was Shia.
LaBouffe.
Yeah.
And was it all 3?
Yeah,
Shia?
Shia. Yes, it was all 3 Shia.
Goodness. Okay, yeah, so I'm ready for a change. Although I'm still not sure.
You don't want to see the extended version where Shia LaBeouf shows up in a paper bag
Well,
saying, "This is not Transformers."
Groundhog Day?
no.
Your son.
Oh, you haven't?
I
Okay.
know, it's a great
Shia
movie.
LaBeouf apparently is not an actor anymore. He's an artist.
Interesting.
And he came to a movie premiere with a bag over his head saying, "I am not an actor."
No, I'm not
This is
famous
not
anymore.
Transformers.
Huh?
I'm not famous.
Oh,
I'm not
he
famous
says,
anymore.
"I'm not famous anymore." See,
You guys are
again,
really bad with the facts.
Man,
Awful.
dude,
Yeah.
this is me learning.
terrible.
I'm
Hey,
not
hey,
quoting
Chris.
anything right now.
Hey, Chris. How's that writing going?
It's going great, actually. I'm working right now, though.
Really?
Yeah. So you can die.
So you spent how much money on college to do bags and boards?
What's that? This is me earning my comics.
Okay.
This show just became Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out. It was you two just insulting each other back
I
and
know.
forth. They're just, oh! Get a hype man
At
in the
least I can
back.
reach the counter, Jay.
Really, a short joke?
Sorry.
On short nerdy.
Yeah. At least I can wear skinny jeans.
Hey, I like my style. It makes me comfortable.
What, baggy oversized pants from the 90s?
I don't wear those.
This just reminds me of basketball. Where the guy was like, "Hey, Coop, your mother's a terrible cook."
Yeah. It's, okay.
That's the ultimate insult.
Yeah. Whew. All right. No.
Bring it down.
Yeah.
Simultaneous,
Bring it back together now. No. I don't know. I'm gonna go see it with a couple friends this weekend. We're gonna see it in 3D.
I'll
And
probably wait.
we just need something to do
Yeah.
because we all have the weekend off. Bless you. And we just need to do something. So yeah, we're gonna go because I just asked them like, guys, do you realize Transformers is out this week?
They said, "What?"
Yeah, they're like, let's go see it, I guess.
Dinobots!
Yeah.
That's an endorsement. Let's go see it, I guess.
Yeah, because what we're gonna see, Transformers or Edge of Tomorrow.
I'd probably go see it tomorrow.
It's
Actually,
tomorrow.
I'd see it.
Well, the friends I have don't like Tom Cruise, so
Oh.
it
He's
was.
a great actor.
So yeah.
Despite his like
His craziness.
his craziness,
Right.
he's a really good actor.
No, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's good about his acting is that he's able to mask that his nutty lifestyle.
Right, his
and
nutty
perform a role.
Scientology lifestyle.
Right. Well, and the fact that he's just a psychopath in the news. Goodness, how much bad publicity do you need? Being a crazy
ton.
pants and keeping people indoors,
Yeah, a shit ton of.
trying to make not Katy Perry, what's her name? Katie Holmes has Stockholm syndrome.
Katy Perry. Oh,
He's
could
got
you?
Katy Perry on lockdown.
Yeah. Now he's going to move on to Katy Perry because
Just
he-
successively every Katie.
Yeah.
Then Katie Sackhoff.
Right.
Then another
Kate
Katie that I can't
Blanchett.
think of. Katie Blanchett.
Yes. Kate Beckinsale.
Katie Beckinsale.
Yeah, we're just gonna add.
Every Kate has to
Yeah.
be Katie now.
Yeah, because that's how it is.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, because
No, Ninja
Groundhog
Turtles,
Day.
the new movie.
okay,
What is your opinion?
it's a poisonous opinion. I'm not into
You
it.
should turn it off.
I don't like. Okay, so I don't. This is almost some of the Transformer stuff too.
Right.
I am not a Michael Bay supporter.
Who is?
I don't like what he does with stuff.
Right.
I've had enough time to kind of like form it,
Right.
and I just don't like his style. Then the first images were released of the Turtles. Then they got reworked, and I'm still not on board. Like I haven't liked anything that's come out released, and we saw the trailer a little bit ago again, but
Right.
I've seen it already. I'm just not excited. It doesn't look like anything that I would want to watch.
Watch. Yeah.
I'll probably end up watching it eventually, but it won't be in theaters.
Right. It'll probably be at home, torrented.
Torrented, yes.
Just like,
And
listen,
I might wait actually until it comes to like Redbox or something. I don't care enough to.
I
see
don't
it
care
on
enough to
torrent,
go
yeah.
on the internet, steal it,
and make it this for free.
and
Yeah,
I will rather pay $1 just to see it.
yeah. I'll wait until I go to some Comic Con somewhere. It says like, "Hey, we'll pay you $1 if you come into this booth and screen the first 15 minutes of this movie." And we're like, "All right,
Yeah, going to
I've got
Comic-Con.
nothing to do for
kind of
15
thing, yeah.
No, we'll go wait in line for Billy West, get a signature.
There you
You can
go.
keep your movie. I don't know. I don't like the
yeah.
Turtles right now.
I don't know.
I'll go back and rewatch the old ones.
Yes,
ones that I
the
like.
old ones that are amazing.
Yeah.
I found myself though hysterically laughing when I saw the first Ninja Turtles again.
Yeah.
Because
Damn!
yeah, or even Ninja Turtles
Well, that
2.
overacting.
Yeah, or even Ninja Turtles 2. I was laughing hysterically at the beginning scene.
2 was almost like they did with Evil Dead, and then Evil
Yeah.
Dead 2, they moved into a little more self-aware territory. Like, they got
Ugh.
crazier with it because they knew that it was...
Yeah,
The first one was a lot more serious seeming, but weird, like bad, weird in spite of itself.
yeah. It's kind of funny how when you're a kid, you think those movies are kind of funny, more awesome than funny.
Yes.
And then as you get older, you see them again, and it's like, this is hilarious.
They're like a canister of ooze spilled and changed a turtle
No.
and a warthog
Right.
into some kind of creepy, crazy monster that I think
Yeah.
are awesome. Then you're watching it as an adult, and you can't sit on the couch.
You laugh so hysterically as you see Shredder overact,
Oh man,
and his voice sounds like Batman, just amplified up instead of down.
with a slightly racist accent
Yeah.
attached.
Yeah. When I saw Donatello, just like, yeah. I laughed hysterically because he was just playing. Yeah. He was just playing with it, and then the foot was like watching, and they pushed the turtle, and he's just like this, and he'd hit him, and it's just like this. And I'm like, oh my god, why did I think that was awesome?
It was
more funny.
It was quite a jump from silliness from 1 to 2. Like
Right.
that self-awareness really did a lot of work
Oh.
from 1 to 2. It was that whole. Who was that? That was it Michelangelo?
No,
that
it's
got knocked
Donatello.
out? Donatello?
Yeah.
Got knocked out the first one. They're just
Right.
like, we gotta get him back.
Yeah.
Something like that. And he's like, oh man. He was in the bathtub for half the movie.
Oh no, that was Raph.
Was it Raph?
That was Raph, because Raph was a hothead and didn't know any better.
Yeah, then they got him in the bathtub trying to make him better.
Yeah.
They were trying to be so serious with it. And the only time
Yeah.
they ever got was like the pork rinds thing was the silliest they ever went. And then number 2, mostly just
Yeah.
bad campy moments. The whole movie.
Oh, it was great.
I'd be ready for another one of those. Like
Yeah.
a very self-aware,
Yes.
kind of modern, not even modern looking, just a new
Right.
movie, new content.
Yeah, and then number 3, where
It's
somehow
just horrible.
where they go. Number 3 picks off after number 2, where they live in the train station, the abandoned train station now,
God.
and somehow there's a time machine and a horribly racist Oriental ornament that's this light spins around, and somehow they're in different bodies.
It's because they're Ninja Turtles, and that gives them like the racist license, I suppose. Because each one of those, there were some stereotypes that abounded in those movies.
Oh, so many. But wasn't it where they didn't time travel as themselves? They time traveled as other people. Like they went into other people's bodies.
Was that it?
I think so.
I remember something like
because it would be a reverse. Because the Ninja Turtles came back in that time, in samurai time, as the samurais, and the samurais came to that world, to Ninja Turtles world, as Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Not necessarily the turtles themselves. They would just be in like underwear and holding their weapons, and the Ninja Turtles
Right.
would be in their clothes. I don't think the writer knew how time.
I now have 10 meaty digits, and I'm not used to swinging nunchucks
Yeah.
with these.
Yeah, I don't think time travel. The writer knew how time travel worked,
Right.
because
Nor
that's-
indeed do any of us, but I think he took a stranger stab at it than any of
Yeah,
us. So he's just
I-
like, so time travel works like, like you go back in time,
Right.
but it can't be you because you're not you, man.
Right.
So you go back as a different you.
Right.
But what if you weren't you? Then you wouldn't be a turtle either.
Right. It would be like
Japan.
yeah. It would be like if I went back in time as you, but
Right.
your body was in my clothes, and my body was in your clothes.
Then all of a
younger-
sudden, I'm 15 minutes ago in a Flash shirt.
yeah,
Who
and-
knows what's going on?
yeah. That's how it was in that movie. I was like, oh,
All of a sudden, Def Leppard's on. We
Nice.
never listened to Def Leppard. What's going on?
I know. Oh, in the '90s, that was a '90s movie, by the way.
Yes.
That was
Which
Those-
is weird because when you think about it, 90s, technically 1990, 24 years ago.
yeah, which is crazy.
That's a 90s movie, so roughly 2 decades ago.
Yeah,
Ninja Turtles.
I know. It's
That's
kind of
crazy.
weird. Also, what's kind of weird is that it's already this year is my high school reunion, my 10 years,
Yeah.
but yet have not been sent anything to be like, guess what? We're doing a reunion.
Last year was mine. I didn't go.
There's nothing for my. I don't know if we're doing one.
Nobody there appreciates Ninja Turtles. You shouldn't go. Anyway.
For the longest time, I was like waiting for that to show up and just be like,
The
Listen.
invitation, like,
Yeah.
"Hey, come here. And
yeah, and I would show up in either like a badass suit or show up as like Johnny Cash, all black suit and a motorcycle.
Go in one of the cosplays. Go as cowboy.
Assassin?
Assassin.
Yeah, that will totally get the girls that I had a crush on back at school. Be like, I want to date him.
Right. Like, hey, I got a fake gun on my back.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I had a fake gun, some hidden blades, and a blanket on.
Okay, so all the girls that you had a crush on in high school are
Right.
either married
Right.
or drug dealers.
Well, see, that's why I wanted to go, to just be like, oh, this is going to be the best night ever, because all of you are kind of worse off than I am.
I've heard nothing happens at 10 years. You have to wait for 20 to be really good. Like the 20, 30, 40,
Right.
like not enough's happened inside of a decade
Right.
for it to be worth it to go.
Sure. I've heard, because I've bumped into people from high school, and they've told me that half of my class is either pregnant, married, or
Porn stars.
I don't
No.
know. Or have tried to move to LA.
Dead, something like that.
Or have
Something
tried to
crazy.
move to LA.
Oh.
Have tried to move to LA and came back.
Porn stars.
Yeah. Porn stars.
Hold on. Here we go.
Porn stars. Yeah.
Even though you can see
Usually
the-
when you try to do this,
Hey, it's a secret from Jay.
Yeah.
Porn star.
yeah, you're gonna, you know. But,
Everybody in my graduating class was either married or tried to become porny.
which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Not really.
If
You
you
do what
want
you want to do.
if you want to make tons of money, you either swallow your pride and
Or
be in, you know, in and
what's
out.
this? What's this podcast rated?
This is rated R.
Okay.
Or
M for mature.
yes,
Peggy 18.
yes. No little kids watch this, by the way.
Okay,
So
that's good.
just to let you
So
know.
if you make you either gotta swallow your pride or swallow something else joke. And
Yeah, that's why I make it, because this this is my podcast. Okay, I don't cater to little kids.
Aw.
Well,
What if the little kids are out there clamoring for this show specifically?
then they're
Sorry, give
twisted. They are twisted.
Give us
kids.
coffee and comics or give us death.
They're twisted kids,
Okay.
because there's been stuff said on this podcast.
The twisted youth. You're corrupting the next generation.
I know.
Which is actually good. That's what
Yeah,
we need a little
yeah.
bit of right now.
I know. Need to not watch Justin
They're
Bieber
growing up
or
too soft.
I know.
That kid got deported.
Seriously, did?
Yes.
Oh, when did that happen?
Last year? He did that. What did he do? I can't remember the Bieber scandal thing. Bieber, but he got deported. He had to go to
Back to Canada.
back to Canada, but he went to Europe for some reason. Like he went there instead, and he's welcome there still, but
He's welcome.
he can't go back to the United States. So he did something that they nailed him for.
Once again, I will
Yeah, this-
reiterate: we do not fact check at this
Mhm.
on this episode or any
This
other
could be
episode.
completely inaccurate.
You're right. We could just
Grain of
hate.
salt.
We could just hate Justin Bieber and say that, and
Right.
totally just not nonchalantly just say that.
I heard he killed an endangered species.
Maybe the panda.
The red panda. I'm gonna
Oh,
call it the red,
red
panda, yeah.
I want to
And I
get
got
that.
him booted from America for good.
Nice. Well, it's good. It's good that you rid the world.
True facts.
True facts.
True facts right here. You heard it first. Not necessarily breaking news, but
Right.
still
Right.
accurate.
I'm just gonna have a ticker on the bottom.
Justin Bieber kills red panda in a fit of rage.
Maybe that's why the panda turned to red, because it's blood.
Oh.
Classic. It was.
Classic J.
Okay. Speaking of comics, because I'm gonna bring it back.
Sure.
Bring
Were we
it back to
speaking about
comics. No, we were not.
That's
but
cool.
I'm bringing it back.
This ham-fisted segue brought to you by
Comics.
all comics.
Yes.
In general.
Right. No. June is almost done,
Yes.
and July is fast approaching, and
Normally.
that's how it happens. But I'm trying
You're
to.
a drunk, then you can just skip straight to
I am
October.
trying to segue into a Comic-Con kind of thing.
Yes.
Thank you for derailing.
Yes. You brought me here
I know.
not knowing that this is my job. That's what I do.
No, that's actually
I'm the
why.
derailer.
That's actually why I brought you on here, because a lot of people like to stay on track.
Because I'm chaos incarnate
Yeah,
for podcasts.
because it's awesome. Because I like chaos incarnate.
It makes for
A
hell of
better
segue,
show.
A segue, though.
Yes, it makes for better show
Okay.
all the time.
Always.
All the time. Because maybe then I can get a little more viewers or something like that. I don't know. No. like I was saying, I'm digressing so much right now. It's not even funny. Comic Con is coming up.
Yes.
I'm good. What? What is it?
It's residual laughter.
All
Comic
right.
Con is fast approaching.
Right, and I'm driving down there because I love driving. I love driving down the coast because I think it's better than flying.
You
and
like
being
the
in front.
coastal vistas?
Yeah, because it's better to just like chill out, listen to your own music, go at your own pace, stop at your own time instead of being in an airplane
That's true.
where there's crappy old recycled air.
You can get through every Zeppelin album and move on to Rush before
Right.
you ever get to LA.
Oh my God! Have you listened to Rush while going down from here to San Diego?
Yes.
Ah, amazing! It's the best time.
It's a masterpiece.
Yes, it's like
Culinary
it's
masterpiece.
like an '80s movie, but in the thousands kind of thing. It's pretty awesome. I feel that way. But no,
Okay.
I just think it's better because, it's better than being in a cramped seat on an airline, having recycled air and babies crying and just like awkward silence between a person that's sitting next to you and the other person sitting next to you because they
But
don't want to talk.
For 40 minutes instead of 9 hours.
Listen, I work in an airport
Okay. Do you?
for 8 hours a day.
Oh man, so you're done with it.
I've been working at Sacramento International Airport for almost about 9 years. So
Are you the
He's the luggage elf.
Oh,
yes,
so not the
no, I'm not
anal
TSA.
inspector.
No, I'm not
Not
TSA.
the TSA.
But so if I have to fly, yes, I'll fly.
Sure.
But if they're in the region of the Seattle and Lower California regions,
I like Seattle.
I used to live there for 3 years.
I
was
would
amazing.
live there for 3 years.
Oh, it was amazing. That's a whole separate.
Anyway.
It's a whole separate podcast. But
As we both just
yeah, no,
Seattle.
yeah, it was
Little
pretty
dream bubble.
Yeah.
comes out.
awesome. Me and my awesome. I lived in downtown.
Or downtown Seattle.
Yeah, I lived in downtown Seattle for a year.
Interesting.
It was amazing.
I stayed in downtown Seattle for a week.
Amazing, right?
It was really nice.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was close to everything.
Oh,
It's actually a very quiet city.
it
It
is.
says very
And
low
you know what's-
crime in the middle of the city. Not a lot of foot traffic, which is
Right.
amazing. Not a lot of car traffic.
You know what's funny and awesome, but yet kind of not cool at the same time.
What's that?
When I first moved into the city, I had an apartment. My apartment is right next to the light rail station, and so I didn't need my car because my car was parked in the employee lot for the airlines, right? So I was like, saves on gas. Boom. Free light rail pass. Boom. This is working out perfect.
Right.
Right?
Seattle is free for me.
Right. I'd get off at work at 12 o'clock at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd get home thinking, man, the city's going to be hopping because it's a Friday night and stuff's going to be open.
Right.
I'm going to get out the light rail. I'm going to grab me something to eat.
You forgot Seattle has 28 members of this
Get
population.
get into my apartment, watch some late night TV while looking outside of these Bayview windows and just seeing the city go to bed, right? No. I got off the train, went up the stairs, dead.
Right.
The city was already asleep.
Yes.
It was asleep by 9 o'clock.
This is the polar opposite of New
Right.
York. Where New York City
Yeah.
is constantly awake. Seattle goes to bed at like 5.
Yeah, and at that time, I didn't have a lot of food in my apartment because I just moved in, so I'm like, well, all right.
You got to buy groceries on your lunch break, is what you.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta do.
I learned to have Safeway deliver my food for me. So,
Seattle's fancy.
yeah, it was pretty awesome. But, okay. Comic-Con.
We heavily derailed. That was your fault. though.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
gonna pin that on you.
I know. Sorry, I know. But now that Comic Con is coming up, and first of all, I was gonna get to, are you going?
No.
Okay, you're not gonna even just enjoy the weekend down there?
No, first it's too expensive for me
Right.
to go. I wanted to because they have that. Oh, okay, we'll get to this because I'm looking forward to something down there, but I can't go. It's too expensive.
Right.
2, I'm starting a new job very, very soon.
Right.
And that's gonna keep me here. I can't just go hey, I'm taking time off. I
I'm
know you just
going to
hired me,
Comic
but
Con.
I like
Yeah, I'm going to Comic Con.
right. So in this little window, I keep trying to put my motions inside of the box,
Yeah, you're out of the box though. You're very out of the box person.
I am. So I'm just going to talk to you from over here all the time. Like,
All right,
well, what do
that's
you
fine.
think about this? Jay, I will not be attending Comic-Con with you. I'm
Oh, okay.
sorry.
All right.
No, we aren't going. Because if we do, my wife's
Right.
going to want to go too. That's double the money. I don't have that.
Right.
And I wouldn't be doing anything down there, like especially. I'd just be,
Chilling.
like seeing everything, which
Right.
is just more money. Because then I'll get stuck trying to buy Marvel Universe figurines or something. I'll get
You just be like, I want that one,
old
that one,
comics
that one,
that
and
I
that
yeah,
one,
that
and
I'm
that
trying
one.
to catch up on. Like, do you guys have
Yeah.
Iron Man 55?
And then like,
no.
yes, here you go.
No.
Thank you. hon, how are we supposed to
$900.
eat?
Take it. Take my
Yeah.
money.
How are we supposed to eat? Oh, about that.
Right. So.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not going.
I'm going, and I'm taking a friend with me, and we're going to drive down there. It's gonna be awesome.
Because you will be cosplaying.
Right. I'm gonna go to Nerdist on Saturday,
That'll be cool.
and then I'm
Meet
gonna
Jonah Ray.
Yes, meet Jonah Ray, Chris Hardwick,
Mhm.
Matt Myra. Pretty awesome people.
Jonah Ray is the most important of them, though. For you to meet.
Yeah, because I have a Jonah Ray T-shirt that I want him to sign, because he didn't sign it last year,
Oh man.
so I want him to sign it this year,
Yeah.
because it's a pretty awesome Jonah Ray T-shirt. Plus, I did a Man of Steel. You know the Man of Steel costume?
Yeah.
I did that costume, but in like Nerdist colors.
Oh, neat.
So
They'll appreciate
yeah,
that then.
well,
They might call you up to the panel.
no,
They'd be
because
like,
I
"Look at
wore
this freaking fool out
I
there."
wore it last year,
Okay.
and
They pointed and laughed at me.
no, they didn't point and laugh at me. I think it was just I overly hyped myself up,
Oh.
thinking they're gonna love this. They're gonna ask me a whole bunch of questions, but I think I overly surprised them because no one's ever done that before.
Okay.
So
What
it
if you? So the jig is up. Like the surprise is over. They know it
Right.
exists already. But if you show up a second time in a row, they'll be like,
Yeah.
"That's our mascot." Like you
Yeah.
start to get endearing
I hope so,
to them as a.
because I've told a lot of people this, and they're just like they're gonna totally use your mascot. I'm like, listen, if they do, I'm totally for it.
Nothing is more important in pop culture than novelty. And
Right.
if they have you like on their show sometimes, it'd be
Right.
like, "Hey, it's the guy who does our thing." Like they just have you run on for a second, be like,
Yeah,
and then leave. Like
yeah. Pretend to land in like Superman, and
Yeah.
then be like, away.
so. I mean, all you can do is go.
Right.
Mermaid man and barnacle boy, away.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be. I'm
Are
going.
you doing a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome because I hope for that.
Yes.
I hope for that.
You can only psych yourself up so much, though.
But no. You do not know this.
Well, I mean, you should only psych yourself up so far, though. Because
This
what if it's
overly hypes myself up all the time. It's ridiculous.
what's a problem?
It is. Because I overly hype myself up, then expect that to happen, and then when I go to there,
That's an
it doesn't happen, and then my hopes just go from here down to here.
Dash
It's just
on the rocks. Of
yeah.
The rocky
so
shores.
I let it play out, and then just like listen, calm down. It's
I
not
let
gonna-
myself drop into an entropic spiral of drinking.
I don't
the
do that.
1,000-mile stare.
Yeah, no, but no, I didn't get a ticket because it's Comic-Con.
Right.
And it's completely oversold because of all the amazing things that are going to be there. They're going to show. They said Warner Bros. Said they're going to show a clip of the Batman Superman. There's going to be footage of the new
2
Power
years
Rangers.
early.
Yeah, there's going to be new footage of the Power Rangers. More information and probably concept art for the new Power Rangers
Sure.
reboot
Yeah.
because Jason David Frank's going to be there.
Oh, he just showed up to this one. The
Right.
Sack.
No, that wasn't him. The Wizard World. He was
Wizard.
here. He was here for Wizard World.
Right.
The
Not Sack Anime, but the
No, SacCon.
the one at the convention center. Was that Wizard World?
Yes, that was Wizard World.
So he was here for that.
Right, that was in March.
I have friends who went to that, got it signed. Rufio was here too.
Yeah.
Rufio.
Oh.
Oh.
I know he does.
Now you're gonna finish it off. There you go.
Yeah,
Delayed reaction.
yeah.
You're the worst lost boy ever.
He's the most expensive Lost Boy
Ooh,
because he's got like the suit on and the nice shoes.
that's
and
true.
Drives,
He's the slickest looking lost boy ever.
yeah, drives a Land Rover.
Straight blue socks.
First of all, it's
Land
a Land Rover.
It's expensive,
It's
baby.
a Land Rover.
a Mercedes SUV.
Oh, excuse me. A Land Rover is not more expensive than an SUV or a Mercedes. Either way. But no.
Secrets to the podcast.
Yeah. See, we can do these things now because it's visual,
Right.
not audio.
I like this.
So it makes more sense.
I'm very used to audio, and
Right.
I'm having to accustom myself
Right.
to video.
Do visual things on an audio podcast.
It's so frustrating as an audio podcaster because I'm a very
Right, hands-on
animated
kind of
person,
get, yeah.
and I want to do like visual gags and stuff, but you can't because it's on the audio. Nobody
it's
can
a mic.
see it.
It's a mic, and everyone's like, "What is he doing?"
Right, you're
I
telling
don't-
like, "Hey, you," or something like that. You do something and be
Yeah.
like, "Wait, well now I'm pointing the mic," and none of you know what I'm doing. But
Yeah, which is anyway,
it's pretty sad.
pretty sad.
But I laugh.
I laugh too.
Entertain myself when it happens.
I laugh when people do that because it's hilarious. By the way, I'm gonna cut the crap out of this. I'm gonna edit it so much, and you'll just be like, "Oh, that was nice," and then done. Because I
Trying
tried
to
to.
get to here, it's a 50-minute, an hour
Yeah.
podcast. It's
Yeah.
going to cut down to 20 minutes. It's just like, what do you think of Flash? I thought it was good.
Yeah.
That's our show for tonight.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
We'll
No.
see you next time.
Yeah.
All the Seattle, gone.
Yeah.
All the airport stuff,
Gone.
gone. Comic-Con stuff, gone.
No. My original vision for this podcast
Sure.
that my sister helped me start
Sounds legit.
was I wanted to do like a late night thing, a late night kind of like I
Like
do a
Coco? Conan O'Brien?
yes, or Jimmy Fallon
Or
or,
Jimmy
Craig
Fallon.
Ferguson. I would come in and have music playing in the background. Wear like a,
Right.
Wear like a half suit.
Sit down.
wear like a half suit because the camera would only get from the waist up.
Right. And you only have, that's a half of an investment. You
Right.
don't have to spend all the money in
Right.
pinstripe pants.
Exactly, and I do like a couple-minute monologue, right? Talk about make fun of like the comic book news of the day,
Right.
and then
That's
come
a
in.
solid format.
Yeah, and then get to my desk where I have like knickknacks and everything, all that,
Paddywhacks.
and then give a dog a bone, and have guests like friends and guests come on because I had a couch in my living room / office. There's a couch right next to my desk, so
But you've not done this. None of this has come to fruition.
no, this has come to fruition because my sister says that's a stupid idea.
Didn't she help you start it though? She's
Yeah,
like, you know
she
what you
was-
should do, and she's like, wait, hold on. Now that you're gonna do it,
Yeah.
that's stupid.
Yeah,
Don't do
basically that's what she said.
It's horrible. You
I
should
know.
still do it. I don't think it's
I
stupid.
want to do it.
It's a good.
I gotta-
think it's a good idea.
But I gotta get like a writer, and I gotta get like a nice form set.
people at home, call in or whatever you do, I guess, for a podcast.
Call in. Call in
1-800 coffee
Comics and Coffee.
something.
We're standing by.
Let him know if that's a good format or if this is good, and then you just,
Right.
just don't mess
'Cause
with the
this
couch
is-
because his sister was right. It's a stupid idea.
Right, this is a live podcast, so we're taking callers. Caller
Yeah.
number 1. You're
Just
on the
call
air.
Empires Comics.
Yeah, so I'll put the number right up here. And call Empire
Live?
Comics. Yeah, live. We're live.
when are you going to put the number on?
in
It should be
editing,
scrolling
in
right now.
editing, it's just gonna flash.
If
And
it's
you're
edit- yeah, so that's completely defeating the live portion of this. Everybody just fix it in post.
yeah,
Well,
we're
that's
gonna fix
cool
it
then.
in post. Yeah,
So by the time they call Empires, we'll
Right.
have been 3 days gone.
and the lights will be off.
Yes.
And phone will be ringing.
Ben is going to be taking calls on nonsense. He's like, hey, I was calling in for that thing.
Yeah. No.
Why?
Yeah. He's like, I have no idea what's going on. No, I want to do it here too because I want it to kind of look like you ever been to Meltdown? Meltdown Comics in LA.
Mm-mm.
It's an amazing store.
Okay.
It's kind of like this where it's just heavily focused on comic books.
Sure.
And it has a whole bunch of like comic book memorabilia and everything. But in the back, there's it's a bigger back, kind of like this, but it has a theater in it where people do like stand up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and do
What's it called? Milltown?
Meltdown
Meltdown.
comics. But it's also called Nerd Melt because Chris Hardwick's Nerdist owns the back.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so
So it's big. This place is.
yeah,
has a
it's
lot
big.
of-
It's kind of like this size. Just stretch it out a couple more feet.
But it's already popular. Like,
Yeah,
that
it's
place
already-
has
yeah.
already a built
Yeah, it was already popular
No, the
before.
store's bigger than this. For sure.
Well,
And it's
yeah,
two-story.
Oh, dang.
that is true too. I'm just trying to, the true story because they do the podcasts upstairs in their little studio.
Right.
So, but I kind of want it to be like that. That place kind of wanted to be like here to bring in more people that love comic books don't really have a hard time finding a good comic book store to come to that just focuses on comic books
Right.
and
I was blown away
entertainment.
when I walked in here the first time.
Yeah, and entertainment, like entertainment that induces all the comic book and nerdy kind of stuff
Right.
instead of 6 geeks in the back playing Magic
Right. On
on
one
on a
table,
Friday night. Yeah, that there's nothing wrong with that. That's just
This is some cleanup, do damage control.
yeah. Let's not
If
say
you
that.
are a Magic player, don't take any offense.
Right. I mean, that's fun what they do. It's just I want more. I want Sacramento to be more vibrant in in places of the nerdy culture instead of baseball or football or soccer or
Magic is kind of the A1 scene too. They have
Yeah.
tables they set up, like people have Magic spots to go to already.
yeah. Because
Not that this couldn't be one, but
right. I was shocked when I went to Wizard World and found so many other people that love the stuff that we love that that live in Sacramento, but just are like there's nothing really out there for us.
right. So you
So-
want to make
I
a
want
safe place.
yeah, well, yeah,
for
safe
nerds
place
to come.
safe place for nerds to laugh at like things that they normally laugh with their friends.
Yeah.
Be like, oh my god, I didn't know other people found that funny.
The
Or
entrance of admission into the back room is to admit that you're a social pariah. You're just
Right.
Like,
and
Yes.
to help out Ben
Welcome.
and have people go, oh, I wanted that issue for a while and I have it. Let me kind of stuff.
right. Man, if that wasn't the art room, that would be a decent room for it.
You're telling me.
That's an art room.
Yeah, it's a good art room though.
This is a good art room.
Yeah, it's got a lot of good art.
And he
in it.
just set it up too.
I know, but no, that's what I want to do. Eventually, I want to do that because
Actually, they can see the art room.
yeah, you see that building, that room right there.
That bright white light in
Yeah.
the background.
Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome to have like maybe a stage? Just have local stand-ups from Sacramento. Get
Small
That's
room.
a small room, but it
But-
would work for like a couch and a TV for
Right.
like video gaming or for what you call it?
Yeah.
The talk show thing.
yeah, we could do like a studio kind of thing. But
I don't know about a stage though.
I'm not saying like erect a stage in there. I'm saying like
Just put a box down. And
yeah,
stand up on it. Like,
exactly.
hey guys, you anybody who's your what do you know about peanuts?
yeah, because that's
Good joke, guy. Get off the box. Hey, there's a heckler in the 2 chairs that are in here. Get out. I'll be here until Thursday.
yeah. Oh, that's amazing. No, that's what I want to do. Just kind of bring together. Plus, there are popping out like more podcasts, like is it TBS or TPB? I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. TBP.
BPRD?
No, it's
No.
TBP Studios that has a cool YouTube videos, and there's another podcast that talks about this stuff as well. And then your guys's,
That's a 2 shot. So you've got
Right.
modern gaming news
Right.
and retro review and like nostalgia casting.
right, and to have either like those people or you guys or me, where we can come and sit down, act like it's a late night talk show, have fun, get your stuff out there.
It's
Get their
good for the
stuff
local
out there.
scene too.
Yeah.
You gotta have a heavily active local life.
Right.
That's what pumps life into this place.
Not to mention have more people that need to get out, like get their nerdy passion stuff out.
Yeah.
And Facebook's not doing it, YouTube's not doing it, Twitter's not doing it. They can come to the show and be like, listen, I don't want to be on the show. Let me, blah, 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 blah.
Everybody
And
wants to be on your show, man.
that would be
You have
nice.
a podcast, everybody goes like, hey, can I be on it?
That'd be nice.
Immediately.
That'd be nice.
If you say you have a podcast, people go like, hey, can I get on that?
Be like, hey, I got a podcast. You want to go?
You want to go?
Yeah.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Right now.
Right. That's what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to go to a bar, see a woman, just like, I got a podcast.
Think about, hey, that's nice. You want to be on it?
You want to be on it?
I'll buy you 2 drinks.
The podcast with you revolves you and me in a bedroom.
Oh,
uh,
the creepiest podcast ever.
yeah, but that's how I get it. That's how I get the ladies.
Sure. Oh man,
No, not at all.
we gotta
No.
revise your method.
Not at all. That is
That's like the second worst way I've ever personally heard of to get women.
no, that's not. That's not how I do it. Because I'd be worse off than I am.
Right.
So that's not how I do it.
But if that room were active,
Right.
then all those cool Philadelphia kids would hear about the poppin' podcast scene over in Sacramento. Like, hey, I heard Sacramento's off the chain with podcasts.
Yeah.
Lousy with podcasts.
And the
That's
goal.
how we've got to do it. Build
Right.
this place up from
Right.
the ground with bricks.
Yeah, and then the goal would just
And
to be
podcasts.
yeah. The goal would just to be have like my idols eventually, like have us gain steam. Oh, Chris Hardwick, Matt Myra, Jonah Ray.
So the Nerdist.
Basically, yeah.
The Nerdist podcast.
Okay, the
Come
Nerdist.
sit on your podcast.
Right.
Sure.
Right, the Nerdist. Pete Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
Pete Holmes is pretty funny.
Yeah, the X-Men firings were very
Oh,
funny.
those are great. Kumail and Emily. Kumail Nanjiani and Emily V. Gordon. They're on the Indoor Kids.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Big Indoor Kids.
Yeah, I would like them.
That's the guy from Silicon Valley, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who else?
That dude, he and the other guy from Silicon Valley, the skinny dude, they're
Yeah.
both on the Pete Holmes stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
he
the
was Gambit,
greatest stuff. Yeah,
Nightcrawler, Dhalsim when they did
Yeah.
the Street Fighter stuff.
yeah, it's
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. That's who I would eventually want to.
Some really big names, though. Like, that's TV. That's not even like public
Well,
access.
yeah.
That's like cable TV people.
Yeah, I don't know any public access people.
Oh, man. That'd be so underground. I want to know some... if you're a public access, if you're on a show on
Right.
public access, Roseville, Sacramento area,
Right.
call in to the show.
Numbers
what
gonna be
was the-
flashing.
what was
555
Coffee
coffee and comics.
something.
Right. We're standing by, waiting for your phone call.
Right. We want to know you.
Yes.
Come on this.
Right. And we'll let you on. I don't know where I was going with that. I was gonna go with a joke, but I lost it in transit, and
Right.
I just bailed.
I watched it go. I literally watched
I
it leave.
bailed immediately.
Yes.
So, but no, that's what I want. I want to have this thing, not get famous off it, because if you want to get famous off it, that's a completely different way to do it. I just want to get enough of notoriety of like, this guy is pretty passionate about, getting his stuff out there, that we should come on, or they would invite me.
Would you accept pity? They'd be like, this guy, he's working so hard.
Pity at
We gotta
first.
throw this guy a break.
Pity at first, yes.
Chris Hardwick is a decent guy willing to give a guy on the streets a
Yeah.
chance.
Which, by the way, my dad knows Chris Hardwick's uncle and his dad. I know. My
Hey,
dad brought
You want
this
to
up.
talk about your nephew/son doing my son a favor?
That was what my dad keeps pushing me every time. Every time I said I'm
I can
going to go.
ask him, bro.
Yeah, every time I'm going to go see the Nerdist, he's like, you need to bring this up because you will totally get in. And I'm like, Dad, that's not how Hollywood works, really.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, my dad knows your uncle and
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Really interesting. Not really.
Yeah. Would you like a job? Yes, please.
Interesting. You no relations of mine. Would you like a job?
Of course. Yeah.
Fill
no.
out this application.
Yeah.
Not even needed. I'm gonna take it back.
Yeah.
Your dad knows my dad. You see how this works?
Yeah.
Hollywood.
No, he literally whooped out his high school yearbook, right, as I was listening to the podcast. And he's like, see? And he shows me a picture. And it was, he does know my dad and him used to be best friends. And so,
Wow.
they do know each other. It's just, I don't think my dad knows how that works.
Right.
Okay.
Sadly.
Because every time I go to San Diego, like I tell him, I'm going to go see the podcast. It's like, listen, if you get up there on that mic, you bring up saying that your uncle knows my dad,
Like it's never gonna happen, Dad.
and they're best friends.
I'm not doing it.
And I'm just like, that's not. It's like, listen, I'm gonna put in a call. I'm gonna put in a call, and you're gonna thank me. I'm like, do it.
Good luck.
Please do it. And he never does it.
Yeah.
Because he knows that's not how Hollywood works.
Right. See, he's into nut.
Yeah. He's just
Fooling
like,
himself.
yeah. He's like,
You're
listen,
fooling yourself.
Yeah.
Call in.
right,
And we'll tell you.
Number 555.
Coffee.
and
something.
comics. Jesus Christ. Oh, you need to be on this more.
Yeah.
I've never had this much fun on this. I mean, I have fun doing this with other people, but I've never had this much fun.
Let's have people mail in.
Yeah, mail in at
Mail in.
what
P.O. Box.
P.O. Box.
Coffee.
and
something.
comics and coffee.
Comics.
Fulton.
Something.
Yes.
Fulton Ave.
Gotham City.
put in your votes in
Right.
the envelope to
Right.
where you're mailing in and be like, should or should not
Right.
be on again.
Right.
Well,
Or you
More
can
often.
or you can let us know in the comments below on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
There we go.
Yeah. No, there you go.
There?
Right
There,
there,
on
right there.
Deutschland.
Yeah.
There we go.
Not in Deutschland, because that's a far off place that you need to be doing. I don't know.
So,
Again,
Comments below.
right.
What is it? What had to do American Idol? Call
Yeah,
something
yeah.
1-800-1014
Yeah.
08
Oh
or
eight.
like 09
Yeah.
for this person.
For 08 for him to be on this and text 09.
09 to give him poison.
Yeah. Or 02 to help his family make food because he needs a lot of food.
You see my family, so you wouldn't be helping me out at all.
He works at GameStop.
I
Yeah.
Not for long.
No. What other job is this new job? Are you allowed to say?
I think so.
Are you sure? is this?
I won't say the name of the company, but it is. I will be a professional jukebox hero. I will be a
Ooh.
jukebox / arcade cabinet repair person.
Nice.
It will be fun.
That's gonna be sick.
Some heavy lifting, but I'm looking forward to it.
I do.
Also, installation of dartboards,
Oh.
pool tables,
Oh.
pulling the screen a little more.
Yeah.
Other stuff.
You went
Circuitry.
you went dartboard, pool table. I have no one else. Nothing. What else goes into a bar?
Recreation.
Right.
Lawn chairs.
Drunk women with low self-esteem.
Beach balls. Umbrellas.
So you can work at the sandbar.
Yes. Basically installing their one jukebox and then fixing it whenever it breaks.
And then installing sand at the sandbar.
Yes, I put sand in the jukebox so that I ensure that I have a job fixing it because sand doesn't belong in the jukebox. So
Unless you're playing Beach Boys.
what?
what happens if sand actually doesn't belong in the jukebox? You can inadvertently figure out a way to make any jukebox like come across
I try to exploit that, but if it doesn't work out, I find something else to pour in the jukebox that breaks it so that I can fix it later. I don't know. Self-sabotage is
Yeah.
a glorious industry that pays mildly.
Unless the Beach Boys are playing, then the sand is okay, right?
Right. Good vibration.
Okay. I'm gonna end this now because I'm starting to lose steam.
Ridiculous. Hold on, where is it?
Yeah, it's
We're at
right. An hour 03. So, all right. Where can people find you on your?
It's goodness, it's
I only watched it like a
ffop.net or Fistful of Potions, FISTFULLOF, potions, one word, .com.
All right.
They got Facebook,
Right.
Twitter.
Right.
I think it's just at Fistful of Potions and also at Multitap. You can find those as the two podcasts. They're all on the same page. So if you go to Fistful of Potions, you'll see both kind of in descending
Both,
order,
right.
like what they're like the posts and stuff. And then at the top tab, it's under podcasts. So podcast, you'll have Fistful and Multitap, and then whichever one you want to listen to, go to that.
All right, and then you can find me on Short Nerdy Guy, except for Twitter. No, except for Instagram and Short Nerdy Man, because Short Nerdy Guy was taken.
There's another short nerdy guy.
Apparently,
You have an internet doppelganger.
Yes, it was taken for Instagram. But you can find me on all other platforms as Short Nerdy Guy. I thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to his podcasts. And thank you for watching, and please read more comic books.